Hi everyone. So let me introduce myself. I'm Clear Satumi Momor. So now I will presenting our journal. I'm in the progress. We have done 3 points. First is abstract. Second, the introduce. Third, the related works. Now let's start with the title. The title is Mobile Business Using Internet-Based Application. This is International Journal of Mobile Computing and Multimedia Communication. Let's move to the abstract. In this era, technology has been very developed. Now, technology has become one of the important things in human life. Various attempts were made to increase the development potential of this era, one of which is economic potential. Specifically, an innovation designed to help job seekers using technology available on smartphones and the internet. With a smartphone, someone can get income without out of the house. Next, introduction. Promising business opportunities and business that are very profitable and even have the opportunity to become a trend are unlikely to be far from this type of internet technology based business. And it is predicted to continue the progress from year to year. As we know, that the development of internet technology has become a medium for faster information dissemination and even tends to dominate among other media both electronic and print. With the increasingly uncertain economic conditions, many companies that don't use the internet are slowly closing. The internet has created a new business model, which has changed the traditional perceptions of doing business. The existence of an online business is a powerful marketing and communication tool, being a very efficient platform in terms of price and with an environmentally friendly way of working and a symbol of professionalism that is urgently needed today. The internet creates a business environment that no longer cares about time and distance. People have access to more information that can help them make this decision, and consumers have access to various products and services. According to a survey, the average growth of e-commerce is around 25% per year. As many as 81% of small scale business that had online business during the previous year gained new customers, which triggered increased sales and profits. As many as 30% of small business that run their business through website and have less than 20 employees now get more than 25% of their income online. So many benefit of online business. Among others, global access 24 hours a day or 7 days a week, and improving client service through higher flexibility and cost savings, faster shipping of goods, increasing professionalism, and reducing paper waste, opportunities to manage business from any location. Business that can be run online will be everyone's dream business because more time is spent with your beloved family without the need to wander the heat, traffic to and fro. Vacation whenever you want, can control your business from anywhere, even through your gadget. Next, the last point is related work. Information and communication technology is changing business patterns from companies. People who want to sell or build their own business. And business can make someone work in a different way compared to other jobs. For some people who have difficulty finding work due to lack of level of education that doesn't fit the criteria of a company. Job seekers need jobs that are within their means and do not have strict requirements to become a businessman. Work using this internet-based application can be done when you are anywhere and anytime. We must realize that the world is now moving fast. Technology is always evolving, so we must follow its development and use it for example to get money. So just it about my presentations about this progress of the journal. If I doing mistake with my grammar, I'm so sorry, and please beg for your guidance. Thank you.
Good night, sir. I'm Diki Permanusirait. I'm from Tirsa and Friends Group. For this occasion, I will explain or give a little explanation about what is in our journal this time, namely regarding mobile business use or using internet-based application. Well, for the explanation that I give about our journal, there are three important points that I will explain, which are their points that will help my friends to more easy understand this journal. For that, their 3 points are introduction, relate work, and overview of this application. Immediately, the first one has instruction. We must first know what those instructions are. Instructions are notes in general journals are orders to debit and credit account according to notice in journals. Recording in public journals is not limited to traction documents within the company but is instructional in natural. Relate to the instruction in our journal, there are 4 instructions. Namely, the first is from promising business opportunities and business that is very profitable, and even the opportunity to become trending doesn't seem to be able to get for from the type of business based on internet technology, and this thing will continue to experience progress from years to years. And the second, there is as well know that now the development of internet technology has become a medium for faster information dissemination and even tends to dominate among other media, both electronic and print. And for the third is there with the increasingly uncertain economic condition, many companies that do not take advantage of the internet slowly began to close down. The internet has created a business model with a new model, which has changed the traditional perception of doing business. And the fourth is there the existence of an online business is powerful marketing and communication tool, being a very efficient platform in terms of price, with an environmentally friendly way of working, and a symbol of professionalism that is much needed today. The internet creates a business environment that no longer care about time and distance. People has access to more information that can help them make decisions, and consumers have access to wider range of product and service. Then for the second point is related work, and to related work in our journal is that is about information and communication technology is changing business partner for companies, people who want to sell or build their own business, and business can make someone work in the different way compared to other jobs. For some people who have difficulty finding work do that are within their means and do not have strict requirements to become a businessman. Work using this internet-based application can be done when you are anywhere or anything. We must realized that the world is now moving fast. Technology is always evolving, so we must follow its development and use, for example, to get money. And for the last point is about overview of this application. For this last point, our group conclude in accordance with our journal that there are three parts. There are three parts that we conclude, namely, for the first, internet-based applications are not new to make a field of work. Very many applications that we can use to make buying and selling transactions such as Shopee, Lazada, OpenStyle, even Facebook can be a means to make buying and selling. But what about us who don't have something to sell, or we who don't have the skills to produce something to sell? And the second part is about this time the internet-based application is called our project. Application made by thinking about on and considering what many people need, which is always solved by everyone and consider something that is needed in the development of this age. This application business doesn't force member to propose or pursue targets and has no limit on working hours, and for the capital required when selling on this application is not forced too much, so the members can sell whenever they want. So I think just enough, sir, about my opinion or my explanation about my journal, and sorry about my faults work in this video for the start until finish. I'm sorry about that, and finally I say thank you. And the last part of point I can give is about overview of this application. Is about this application requests an internet connection, because when accessing this application must be connected to the internet network, so that members can make transaction and the admin can approve then transaction made.
International Journal of Mobile Computing and Multimedia Communication, May 2020. Mobile business using internet-based application. Abstract. In this area, technology has been very developed. In this day and age, technology has become one of the important things in human life. Various attempts were made to increase the development potential of this era, one of which is economic potential, specifically an innovation designed to help job seekers using technology available on smartphone and the internet. With a smartphone, someone can get it. Production. Promising business opportunities and business that are very profitable and even have the opportunity to become a trend are unlikely to be formed from the tip of internet. Technology-based business, and it is predicted to continue to progress from year to year. As we know now that the development of internet technology has become a medium for faster information dissemination and even then to dominate among other media, both electronic and print. With the increasingly uncertain economic condition, many companies that do not use the internet are slowly closing. Next, related work. Information and communication technology is changing business pattern from companies. People who want to sell or build their own business. A business can make someone work in a different way compared to other jobs. For some people who have difficulty finding work due to lack of labor of education that does not fit the criteria of a company. Job seekers need jobs and are with their means and not have strict requirement become a businessman work using this in internet-based application. That's all and thank you very much.
Thank you. My name is Sandro Androrong and I will explain the progress of our journal group. First, abstract. In this era, technology has been very developed. In this day and age, technology has become one of the important things in human life. Various attempts were made to increase the development potential of this era, one of which is economic potential, specifically an innovation designed to help job seekers using technology available on smartphones and the internet. With a smartphone, someone can get it. So in this abstract, to discuss briefly the context of the journal, so here technology is very important in human life. And next, introduction, promising business opportunities and business that are very profitable and even have the opportunity to become a trend are unlikely to be far from this type of internet technology based business, and it is predicted to continue to progress from year to year. As we know now that development of internet technology has become a medium for faster information dissemination and even tends to dominate among other media both electronic and print. With the increasingly uncertain economic condition, many companies that don't use the internet are slowly closing. The internet has created a new business model which has changed the traditional perception of doing business. The existence of an online business is a powerful marketing and communication tool, being a very efficient platform in terms of price, with an environmentally friendly way of working and a symbol of professionalism that is much needed today. The internet creates a business environment that no longer cares about time and distance. People have access to more information that can help them make decisions, and consumers have access to wider range of product and service. So in this introduction, the internet is useful in the business world and promising business opportunities and business that are very profitable. And technology has become a medium for faster information dissemination and even tends to dominate among other media both electronic and print. And less related work, information and communication technology is changing business patterns for company. People who want to sell or build their own business, business can make someone work in a different way compared to other jobs. For some people who have difficult finding work due to lack of level of education that does not fit the criteria of a company, Job seekers need jobs that are within their means and don't have strict requirements to become a businessman. Work using this internet-based application can be done when you are anywhere and anytime. We must realize that the world is now moving fast. Technology is always evolving, so we must follow its development and use it, for example, to get money. So, technology changes everything, and technology is always evolving, so we have to follow its development and use it, for example, to get money. Thank you.